Oh, James Bolan. I can't be a video editor. The Indians on Fiverr, they're taking us all out. There's too many of us. We're oversaturated. I'm in a bad niche. It's just too hard. It isn't working out. It's time to stop this cope. And for me, James Bolan, the holy trinity and bearer of all truth and knowledge on regards to video editing and becoming free through freelancing. Yes, nailed it. For I am going to put these rumors to rest and explain why you are at video editing and can't make any money. All right, now let's just jump straight into it in my beautiful Premiere Pro presentation. Editing is the easy part, gentlemen. Unpopular take, but yes, most of the editors I coach who pay me for coaching are significantly more skilled than me. I consider myself a very, very, very skilled video editor, especially when it comes to pacing and humor and funny edits and color grading and things like that. However, there are so many people out there who would mock me 10 to 1 and they can't even scrape together minimum wage income. Meanwhile, I'm out here absolutely slaughtering it. Why is that? The answer is not the editing or the skill set. Now, some guys, they're just so absolutely cracked, eventually they stop getting taken advantage of, and they can make a somewhat decent living off of 1 or 2 solid clients. But the truth is, you are boring. You've got really good skills, but you don't position yourself as an expert. You don't position yourself as a master. You're not professional. You're boring. You blend in with everybody else. As a result, you don't get picked. And also, when you do get picked, you get taken advantage of, and you don't get paid a fair rate and blah, blah, blah. Which leads into my next point, to use different language and style. I see so many of you guys up there with your little your X banner saying, work with me, level up your content, explode your retention, videos that convert, express your creativity, blah, blah, blah. And meanwhile, I literally had a banner at one time that says, make your content a little less shit. All you guys use the same like hyper professional LinkedIn language. Proficient in Adobe After Effects. Work with me, the little arrow pointing towards the DM sign. Guys, you got to stand out. Okay, there's so many other people who look exactly like you. If I see one more guy with just his face and like a blue background or a black and white filter or some weird lighting put over it, you know, something that looks like a default PixArt filter or another really boring ass logo, I'm gonna lose it. You'll see a few different people. Like there's one guy I saw who was a fucking fish. All right, it was a PNG with a suit and a fish as his logo. Okay, that's funny. That stands out. That's branding. It's, oh, fish guy. Okay, that's kind of funny. I'm the guy with the synthwave glasses who makes really angry, aggressive faces and is super hyper and swears and makes edgy jokes, which is never really done in this niche. As a result, I'm very unappealing to some clients. As a result, I'm very over appealing to some clients. I would rather be hyper appealing to 5 potential prospects than maybe to 100, because I want solid closing rate. I want to be really unique and to stand out. You've got to be different. You've got to be funny. You got to have some pizzazz, some spice, some personality. The next thing, if you've got good editing, it's either your marketing volume or your conversion / delivery is bad. What do I mean by this? Well, if you have a good offer and your conversion and delivery is good, so the experience of working with you and your turnaround times, etc. If all of that is really good, then your problem is volume. You are simply not hitting up enough people, so you're not getting a closing. This is how we diagnose problems, gentlemen. If your problem is just getting clients in the door, that simply means, going back to earlier, you're too boring, you're not standing out enough, your offer isn't unique or enticing enough, or your portfolio needs work. If you're getting a lot of inbounds in your proper niche and you're targeting the right people and not cheap little mofos who want Iman Ghazi style animations on a $45 budget, then that means your conversion is bad. If you're not able to keep them around, you're not positioning yourself properly, you're not asking for a high enough rate, you're not communicating professionally, you're not delivering in quick enough of a time, you're not being honest, you're making up excuses to why things can't get done, blah, blah, blah. These are always things I see one or the other in common with editors. You know, maybe they have a decent brand, maybe their editing is good, but a client gets in and works with them and they underestimate the turnaround times and they undercharge the client and then they regret it and then they get lazy and then they make up a bullcrap excuse on why they need to let the client go, rather than just saying, hey, I think I undercharge you, this is taking too much time. Rather than negotiating and just being super upfront, even if it's a little uncomfortable, they bullshit. And as a result, they don't keep clients around. It's either I need more volume, so I need to fire more bullets, or my bullets, aka your offers, your DMs, etc., are made of jelly and they're not landing, so I need to make better bullets. Your conversions, which is your portfolio, when you get the client into a call, when you talk to them, when you give them their rate, could be bad. Or it is your delivery, the editing turnaround time, the revisions, the honesty, the professionalism. You got to keep trying, keep moving until something works, and then double down on that. Nothing, you're slow as fuck. Most of you guys edit so utterly slow. I do what most freelance video editors do in a week, I do in 1 to 2 days. The volume of what I put out is absolutely nuts. Now, granted, it's not the highest end type of video editing. It tends to be mid-tier gaming videos, low-tier gaming videos, stuff like that. I don't do a lot of fancy stuff unless it's for myself or if someone's going to pay me a shitload of money. But most of you guys are slow. So I can charge $150 to $200 for a video that legit will take me under 2 hours of labor. You guys charge $120, $150 for a video, and somehow it takes you 3 days. You need to cut out the distractions, all right? Set a stopwatch with Google. All right, use keybinds, use presets, use Recut, affiliate link for Recut in the description. You get 10% off. And also you can get all my keybinds and presets and stuff in Freelance Freedom, link below. Get good at talking and negotiating. You got to be professional, okay? Video editing, I want to say, is like 30-40% actual editing, and the rest of it is just business and brand. You got to be able to negotiate, say what you want, ask for a high rate. And next thing, you need to charge more. Most of you guys undercharge. It is abysmal. You need to be making a minimum of $25 per hour if you're doing low-end editing. If you're doing, you know, like shorts and subtitles or really crappy gaming videos, you need to be making minimum of $25 per hour of your labor. If you're doing higher-end stuff, I would say $50 per hour. I'm so fast with my gaming videos per hour of my work. On the low end, I'm making $80 an hour. I try to make over $100 an hour per hour of my time because I'm so fast, so proficient. And remember, they're not just paying for the edit, they're paying for the experience, the invoicing I send them, the professionalism, the fast revisions, the prompt communication and everything. They're paying for all that too. The reliability, my past experience, all of that. They're paying for everything, not just the edit. Don't let them forget that. Don't you forget that. And if they really give you crap over the price, remind them of that too. So many of you guys are going to come, oh, no, you can't do that. No one will pay that. And it's your niche and blah, 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 blah. I'm in a bad niche and blah, blah, blah. No, it's not your niche. Yes, some niches pay less. Some niches pay more. Some niches are stubborn to pay certain amounts. However, if you're targeting the right people, you go for the top of any niche. Everyone will throw up money. Okay, I've got a client who pays me $420 for Roblox videos that I get done in a single day. Go for the top of your niche. You have to position yourself to where your client is fucked without you. If your client isn't fucked without you and you're really difficult to replace, you're not going to make a lot of money. Good editing is all over the place, but someone who's funny, who's got personality, who builds rapport, who's on time, who's fast, who's proficient, who communicates well, who never lets you down, who gets revisions done, who you absolutely can count on, that is a valuable person on your team. That is valuable to the client. That is hard to replace because the client can go on fucking YT Jobs or the Creative Paradise Discord server and find loads of little teenage editors who have good editing, but everything else about them is crap. You guys need to mature, position yourselves. Look, I'm a professional. I'm a full-time editor. Treat yourself like you're a business, because you are, okay? Charge accordingly. Charge good rates. Position yourself well. Negotiate. And if the client is not going to meet what you need, then let him go. Another thing I'll add, by the way, when I say charge more, the way you need to calculate your rate once you get experience doing editing, without distractions and everything, calculate the average amount of hours, you know, shit breaks and eating real quick included, not doom scrolling sessions and Twitter and bad habits. Don't count that into the hour. But, you know, from the moment the project starts and you're doing nothing but work, count how long that takes you. If a project will take me 3-4 hours, I'll charge between $300 and $500, sometimes more. Last thing I'll mention, like and subscribe so more editors can see this, because when some of us level up and stop getting screwed and scammed, it's almost like having a union where everybody agrees on the practices on the certain rates, and it is better for all of us. We got to work together, gentlemen. So like, subscribe, join my program Freelance Freedom, and use code SQUANKHandlerPant for 20% off. It has courses on video editing, but more importantly on the business side, presets, useful website cheat sheet, marketing presets, invoices, logs, everything, as well as direct access to me if you have any questions about this career. All right, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. More coming soon.